Well, the people of Kogi State are mourning the death of victims of a boat accident which occurred on River Niger. Traders, over 20 of them, were traveling from Ibaji local government area of a state to Ilushi Market in Edo State on the evening of September the 30th. Sadly, the boat had issues and it sank. We're joined on the program this morning from the location of the boat mishap by the Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, Kogi State, who is very aware and witnessed the situation. Mr. Timothy Ojoma joins us live on the program this morning. You're welcome to the program, Commissioner.
Yes, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
We know that you're very close to the scene of the incident. First, let's get to the updates on the death toll. Has there been any more bodies recovered? What more do we know about this mishap?
Yes, thank you so much. And I want to start by appreciating the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for his show of love. He sent his condolences to the people of Kogi State, especially to His Excellency, and assuring the people of Kogi State, particularly Baji, that his mind and thoughts are with them, and whatever is necessary to do to bring succor and ensure that this ugly incident never happened again. And I equally want to appreciate His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, the servant leader, Governor of Kogi State, whose promptness in responding to this ugly incident was unprecedented. Immediately it happened on the 30th of September. Our people ordinarily woke up and they were excited that they were going to celebrate another anniversary, 65 years of independence of Nigeria. And this is a flood season. They joined boat as usual, and we're trying to get to Ilushi Market in Edo State to sell their food products and at the same time buy some items for the celebration. Unfortunately, in the middle of the river, the boat had issue. The boat simply broke, and about 80 occupants, 182 occupants in that boat had to be scrambling for survival. And I want to equally use this medium. As soon as this incident happened, distress calls were sent across, got to Niwa. Niwa has a station in Aide and Edo State. They responded promptly. Out of this number, 8182, over 46 survived. They were able to rescue them. And this survivor, I met with a victim who, by the special grace of God, Mr. Peter Oshege, who was in the boat with his wife and his son. The three of them survived. Met with him. I met with another victim, Mr. Peter Idapini Uku, who I personally interviewed, and I asked to be given first-hand information on what actually happened, and the Niwa that were on ground before we arrived. And the incident was quite unfortunate. It had never happened in the history of the state. We never pray, the history of Ibaji local government, rather. Never pray that this kind of ugly incident happened again. Onugwa is a quiet village in Ayaward in Ibaji local government, with an inhabitant of barely over 1,000, losing almost 30 persons, young ones, and people at their prime. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite monumental to them, because our thoughts, our prayers are with the family and the village that lost their loved ones. We pray for the repose of the souls of the departed ones. To speak, in fact, yesterday night, this morning, they just set on the river to look for the corpses. When this incident happened, since the flood is high now, and the current course will be very swift, they will be going as far towards Onitsha, towards Asaba, to be looking for the corpses. But yesterday, we had about 11 corpses recovered. Thank you.
So does that mean then that the death toll has increased from the 26 that we heard of initially?
Yes, the death toll. We would we subtract the survivor from the entire occupants of the boat. We had about 80 occupants in the boat. Out of these numbers, 46 came out alive, and the remaining ones, obviously, the river is large. If there is nobody that was rescued immediately, it's expected that the rest of them may have drowned. But as it is, the ones that are rescued, we have 46 of them that yesterday.
Tell us, what is regulation like for boat travel in Ibaji, local government area of Kogi State, and indeed in other parts of Kogi State, if water transport must happen? Is there a ministry from the government that regulates water transport so that we can understand whether these people were wearing life jackets or not, and are there marshals to ensure that there isn't overloading?
Yes, we have a Ministry of Transport in the state, and they have been doing wonderfully well. We have NIWA that have been supporting the ministry in ensuring that water transport is safe and ensuring compliance to the necessary gadget that they are supposed to put on while on the river. And Kogi State, in particular, Ibaji local government is a local government that more than 80–90% of the entire local government is covered by water, and is the local government that is almost 200,000 inhabitants. So if this whole number have to travel from different locations, we have over 80 villages in the local government. If they have to travel from different locations, obviously some of the gadgets, especially the life jackets, may not be available as much to them. But NIWA has made a tremendous effort to providing them with life jackets along the coastal land. Kogi State Ministry of Transport equally did their best, and Hyperdeck equally did their best. Early this year, they gave over 200,000 life jackets to people along the coastal land. But it may not be sufficient. We are talking of almost 200,000 inhabitants. Like this boat, up to about 20–30 of them had life jacket on. If the whole of them had life jacket, obviously the magnitude of this disaster wouldn't have been.
Well, I think the issues are clear. What needs to be done? Ensure more safety in terms of life jackets, ensure better enforcement as well, because you're literally just allowing people sail into their possible death without life jackets. So there should be enforcement, better monitoring, improved infrastructure in terms of boats, the jetties and all of that. I think we're all aware of the issues, and I'm glad that we know that we know. But the big question is, are we going to avert a future one? But we have to thank you so much, Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, Kogi State, Mr. Timothy Ojoma. Perhaps in the coming days, we'll really get to talk about your area, which is food, agriculture, because it's very important. But thank you for the work you're doing, and our commiserations once again with the people of Kogi State.
Thank you so much. We want to sincerely appreciate His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo. Just like I mentioned, as soon as he heard about this ugly incident, he sent his deputy, His Excellency Joel Oyibo.
Right.
He was right there at the scene and commiserated with the people of Ibaji.
Right.
And expressed the government of Kogi State.
Well, Commissioner, we have to anchor at this point, but the point taken, and of course, more is certainly expected. Thank you once again, and I'm sure that when there are more updates, you do let us know. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
And this is where we'll drop the anchor for today, but we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being there. I am Bukola Koka.
And I'm Kaido Kikilu. Sunrise Daily is next. To have a fantastic day.